Hi everyone, it is 6:30 a.m. here in Canberra. I couldn't sleep, so I woke up to do this project. I was asked yesterday by one of a lady who buys stuff from me. She has this for her grandmother for 3 years now, and it just sits and does nothing. There's a plant that used to live in here, and it died, and she asked if I could restore it, put some life into it, and put some lovely plants on there. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what I would do. This is a piece of wood that looks like it's got wears and tears. Look at that. And I don't want it to rot. I need to save this. So what I'm going to use today is this. It's called Aquadeck. It's a lacquer that goes on top of wood, keep it from getting rot and stains it as well. So check it out. And let's just see if I can open this. Just use my scissors. I have used this on my wreath when I make my wreath. Just okay, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Nearly bent my scissors. Okay. Because I don't want to spill it everywhere. I'm just going to be gentle with them opening. Okay. So you could probably wear gloves if you want your hand to stain. I just didn't bother today, so doesn't matter. So you just do that. Get it in every place. So I use this on my piece of wood that I have on my deck, not my deck, in my garden as well, because I'll be doing an arrangement in wood pieces soon. I found this piece of wood on my walk and I brought it home. It was disintegrating, so I ended up using this to keep it as well, to keep it nice and sturdy, because there was lots of ants and bugs. And there's this other piece. I brought home 2 pieces, and the other piece I have didn't do so well. It was coming apart, but that's what I wanted to do, so I just waited instead of drilling holes in there and trying to get plants in them. Just let it age naturally and come apart naturally, just for an aesthetic look, really. I have a bigger paintbrush, but I couldn't find it, so I just used my small paintbrush. So just make sure you get into every bits and pieces. It will take a bit longer with a smaller brush, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry. If you're rushing, of course you can use a bigger paintbrush. It's been very hectic this Christmas. We got all our family members coming to our house, so I was cleaning, prepping, cooking. It's been very busy. And because I'm just off work for 2 weeks, I have been trying to run all errands that I haven't actually had time to do anything. Haven't had the time to myself, really. That's a weird little piece of dirt or something there. It's okay. Make sure we get in there. And make sure we get into all that. Oh, that piece is coming apart. So right. Make sure we get in between these as well, because that piece wasn't going to be saved. So make sure there is no exposed bit. Because after a while this will just falling apart. So just making sure I got every bit. So now, because there's a little crack in the middle there, I'm gonna have to get in there with my brush, which is a good thing about this small brush. Okay, so I want it all in there. And you would want it everywhere. Not sure if you can see what I'm doing. It's gonna look beautiful after we're done. Oh, it's looking good already. It's got more life in it. So this piece means a lot to this lady. It belongs to her grandmother, who passed 3 years ago. And she said the plant that was in there died, and she just had it on her wall for 3 years. Never bothered to do anything with it. But then she thought she'll just reach out. She's got nothing to lose. Which is good. I love doing this kind of project. I get a few requests of people asking for me to do arrangements in their special pots. Oh, my chicken's there. Ah, excuse me. Chicken, move out there. Get out, get out. Get out. Out from my plant. Oh, sorry about that. My chicken just got into my plant. It's trying to get underneath. I'm gonna go chew it away. Ah, chicken, move away. No, 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 no. Get out. Go. No, go away. Go, go. Go, go, chicky. Sorry about that. My chicken just was trying to get into my succulent. Okay, so I'll just make sure I get all that in there. There. Now on this side. So I think I'm not sure what color I'm using actually. Let's have a look. What does it say? Merbau, Merbau. It's Aqueduct Merbau. I'm not sure you can see it probably. It's that brand which I got from my local hardware store, which is Bunnings. Love Bunnings. I'm always at Bunnings. My husband thinks I live there. I just put a new hose I got from a friend. She moved away. She gave me one of her what you call it, Hose Link is a brand. And before I was using just another cheap one that came with the house, and it never really occurred to me to change hose. I just thought, hey, now I still work, it's fine. So I went to Bunnings and got a special bolt to bolt the, I don't know what it's called, the attachment to the wall. And I've been pretty excited about it. It's been much better than my old hose. Just got that done yesterday, so it's pretty exciting for me. Life of a gardener. Alright, so we'll make sure we get all these in. It's taking a while. That's okay. Take your time. Because you want to do this right rather than come back and fix it. If you do it right the first time, you won't have to do it again. This is an amazing piece. It's very cute. I think it looks so amazing in the garden. I think it would be a great conversation piece. Oh, look at this. It looks handmade, so maybe it was made for her grandmother by someone she knows. It's a cute little hook here that you can hang onto the wall. And I'm thinking about doing my arrangement on my driftwood, kind of driftwood. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I got everything. Okay, let's double check that we... Oh, I didn't do the bottom. Let's do the bottom. There's a little tiny little bottom here. We'll make sure we do that too. My chicken's being a bit cheeky lately. Going into my daughter's cubby house. She'll probably get stuck and then she'll cry about it. Okay, I think I'm done there. I'll just do this bit that I neglect. Okay, let's just get rid of all this. I'll just get my brush and just get rid of all these little... This is actually a makeup brush which I use to brush all dirt off my succulents when I do arrangement. I find it very handy. Just normal makeup brush, nothing special. I mean, except for the glitter handle, which I love. Beautiful color. Okay, so once you get all the debris out of the way, hang on, I just got a piece that just won't come out. Okay, that's all done. Let's just, this is a bit tricky. So first of all, we need to make sure we get that in there. Maybe I should have done a montage. Not very good with video editing, so we'll just do this. Alright, make sure I get in there. Can you believe it's summer? I don't know what the temperature is right now, but I'm actually wearing my winter clothes, which is jumper and long pants. Goodness, you can't tell it's summer. It was 30 the other day. And now we're back in the 20 again. Right now it's early, so it's a bit more cooler than it would be during the day. Okay, just make sure you get under the wire. Just making sure I'm getting under this wire. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm done. Make sure the piece of wood is done. So we want to make sure we get everything. Okay. Because we don't want it to rot. So I'm just doing a second coat here. I notice it's absorbing a lot. So I'm getting it all over me. Maybe I should just put a glove on. But I'm too lazy and it doesn't bother me. I like getting my hands dirty when I'm gardening. I think I feel more comfortable when I can feel it in my hand. Okay. I feel especially a bit concerned about these rotted pieces just here. So I'm just making sure I add extra. Just get that second coat in. There, I think I'm done. I'll put that away. I'll put that away somewhere and close the lid. Knowing how clumsy I am, I'm going to knock it. Okay, so that's done. Now you just need to wait for this to dry. Then I have this. I cut this to fit. This is just coconut. Cocoa peat, I think it's called. Okay, so I cut these to fit like this. It's just my leftover, so it's gonna go inside. Then I have a piece that goes here. Then I have a piece between the wood because I don't want against the wood, just because you're gonna be putting soil in. It's gonna get damp. It could cause it to rot as well. Okay. Okay, so just put that in there. Oh. So you want to just hear where the basket's in. I don't want to cut it, so just making sure that fit nicely. There you go. I should have waited. Now I have all these pieces that I don't want. I got impatient. I'm terrible. I got a tissue here. Just get rid of all these little bits. Just brush it off. Because once it dries, you stay on. Okay. Get rid of as much as I can. It's not gonna matter so much. After a while, it just comes out. Just mostly get it out. Okay. Okay. So there's that piece. Then I gotta put a piece in here and in there. That's that piece that I wanted. Okay. Just to stop the soil from going out. Okay. Then I have a piece here. There you go. Then you can put whatever you want in there. Of course, I love succulent, so it's gonna be succulent. Alright, that's it, my project for the day. And I'll do a quick video of when I finished. Have a good morning, everyone. Happy New Year.